best piece of advice I ever got was from my mother, and her thing was, if there was a problem, it's only money. And usually, if you get past that, everything's okay.
If I was to leave anyone a piece of advice, especially going through my cancer struggles 3 years ago, that would be to remember to be in the moment, and you're stronger than you think you are.
I'm from France. I'm a certain age. Certainly to reinvent yourself and never take everything for granted. Always think on another idea and also follow passion. So when you have a lot of passion, you will always find a way to navigate the life. And you must know that life is up, down, down, up, down. And always believe in yourself. And also, work hard. If you are a very hard worker, one day or another, everything will go. That is what I say to my son. And be honest with yourself, first of all. And after, when things going not so well, so he said, perhaps it's the best time for me now to readjust my life. Perhaps that was not where I was happy. That is what I said to my son. Goddamn, work hard. Go hard and believe in yourself. If you're working hard, you're a good boy. One day life will show. Perhaps sometimes you're desperate, but like I've been. But one day or another, something will happen to you. Oh, voilà, voilà.
I'm a farmer. This is a second career for me, so I think my piece of advice would be to do something that you really love, to gain happiness, and not to give up on it. Even though there might be some odds against you at times and it gets tough, just keep going.
Sampling, if you want to try some death by garlic and sour cream and onion. If there's one piece of advice that I would like to say that I learned that's helped me through a lot of things, is to figure out who you are, learn what you love in life, and find a way to get paid to do it. I'd say this has pushed me through, I think this is my 5th career that I'm on now, and I finally have something that I really, really love. I've been a reporter before, I was a lawyer before, and money doesn't buy you happiness. So find what you love and find a way to survive doing that, because certain things you can't purchase.
One piece of advice I would offer is just to take time to be grateful for the people in your lives and to let them know how much they mean to you. I think at the end of the day, relationships are the most important thing in life, and so anything to strengthen those relationships, and expressing gratitude makes you happier as well as the recipient, so there's really no reason not to do it. I carry around these 12 cards. They're all just thank you cards. It's actually a local business that I started called Tiny Owl Cards. And the idea is just to take time to reflect once a month, think about someone that's impacted your life, and send them a card in the mail, because no one really sends mail anymore, and it can be really impactful.
I agree. And what's one thing that you're grateful for right now?
Well, many things, but the first thing that comes to mind is I'm currently cooking a baby. So I would say the fact that the human body is capable of doing such a wonderful thing, and that my husband and I were able to kind of build our family.
I'm an executive coach and a speaker. Be yourself at all times with all people in all situations. And the reason why I say that is because I know I'm 55, and when I was not being myself, prior to coming out, it was the worst point of my entire life. Really, my life was not going so well then. Then I came out at 27, I'm 55 now, and from 27 to 55, it's been amazing. I lost about 60 pounds since my heaviest. I ended up working with Maury Povich and Jan Wenner at Rolling Stone and Oprah Winfrey. I was her chief of staff for 11 years. And just the friends and people I've met and relationships I've had, and I'm just more myself, and people resonate with that.
One of the things I've been experiencing lately is how to open my imagination to perceive different potentials that are not like very evident. We went through the pandemic year and we think like there are not many options, but there are, and maybe we're just kind of in the way of creating them, but it's just opening imagination and then life does change.
Along those lines, I want to say that, yeah, I think I've learned that life happens every day. It doesn't happen when you achieve your goals or when very special things happen. It happens when you listen to music that you like on a day with nice weather. That's like the little things in life that make your life like nice and happy.
I'm originally from Germany. I just got here like 3 days ago. And my best advice to people is that no one really is thinking about you the way you're thinking about yourself. Like everyone's just caught up in thinking about themselves. So don't worry too much about what people think about you.
One of the things that has happened during this whole COVID period is we get out and walk much more than we used to. And we've walked all the neighborhood around Kitsilano and other areas. It's also been a very good time for me because I've been much more creative at home. So a lot of people are bummed out about this period of time. I think it's been a blessing in my life.
I think one needs to make things a blessing. So you make the best of whatever the situation is. We adapted to what we needed to in COVID. We were never locked down in that we could always go outside, and to be in nature unrestricted has been fabulous and will continue to be. So enjoy it. Enjoy every moment of every day.
I went through a tough broken heart experience, just like many of us, and eventually there is the heartache it comes to an end, and there is always things that you can focus on, the positives and good experiences rather than the negative, and just try to move on as hard as it is. Me spiritually, I went back to pray and focus and to find love again. Now I found it and I'm really happy. So I wish everybody the strength and the happiness.
My piece of advice for people now is to try mushroom microdose psilocybin. It's simply amazing. It can help any type of addiction. Everyone could be addicted to something. Some of us addicted to cheese, some to drugs, some even to gambling. When you feel life cannot continue without what you're doing, this is addiction. So once you eat mushroom, it will help you organize your brain, organize your thoughts. It will just open all your conductors to start rewiring. Instead of seeing life from one angle, it's gonna just open your thoughts and live in the present. People are getting stressed and there is a lot of info going on, so you don't know what is really good for you and what's really now useful for your journey. So mushroom help you like organize yourself, have amazing memory. It has the power even to control addiction at many levels. Many homeless people now trying through microdose, through mushroom, go out from their addiction. It's very helpful. It's made by God. It's from the forest. It's made for depression and addictions. After Corona and all this depression happened, vaccine divided us. We need to come back together.